Alright, in this video we're checking out the Geelang Lightning 120X toothpick style micro drone. 3-inch propellers here, the HQ 3x2s. You got some 1204 5000 kV motors, pretty good motors. 13 amp 4-in-1 BLL SDSC F4 flight controller, MPU 6000 gyro, 25 200 milliwatt power switchable smart audio nano video transmitter, got an AC 900 D16 FreeSky receiver in this one, and you got some pretty cool LEDs on the top here. TPU parts here for the camera and the antenna holder in the back. The camera here is the Runcam Nano 2. Now, they did send along these other TPU parts in other colors, although I think that you actually have to buy them in separate colors. I don't think they actually come with the additional colored TPU parts in their kit. You do get a spare set of props, and this did come with a rubber band on the bottom here, but I decided to use this battery strap instead. The rubber band was it wasn't very good, and it wouldn't hold the battery very securely. So they are recommending a 3S 450 LiPo, and they did send along a couple of these Geelang branded 450 3S LiPos. They're okay. I would recommend going with either a Tattoo or a GNB 450 3S LiPo. I'll link those down in the description. I did fly with these. Now, when you buy this, I think right now it's at Maker Faire. It's $105. It's a pretty decent price. It does not come with the battery. You have to buy the battery separately. But for the price of all the parts, it's not too bad for a pre-built. Now, the frame here is another thing. Now, I think they have this cut improperly because it has got a ton of flex in it, as you can see here. And I think that is affecting the PID tune. I was able to fly around it, but I think you're going to have to reduce your D gains on this one because you do get some prop wash oscillations and D-term oscillations when you go into your prop wash when you fly this around. I think it has to do with the flexibility of the frame. I'm not exactly sure how they cut this. I think maybe they got to rotate it 90 degrees, possibly. I mean, it's an H-style frame, so it's a unibody. Yeah, I mean, it'll probably hold up in a lot of crashes because it's not that heavy. But, yeah, let me just show you how much this weighs. So it's about 64 grams, and then with the battery, it's about 107 grams. So for 3-inch toothpick, it's, you know, it's not a bad weight. It's like right in the range I think that will fly pretty good at. And I just wanted to plug it in and show you the LEDs up top here. Obviously, it does add a little bit of weight, but you know, if you like lights, I think more and more things are coming with LEDs and lights these days. Anyway, so you'll see the flight demo here in a second. I think that it might do better with a little bit of a different tune. I think they kind of rushed this out before Chinese New Year, and maybe didn't do the best tune on this one. I may put RPM filter on this later. I think that could help a lot with the D-term oscillations, and we'll see. Yeah, let me know if you guys are interested in something like that. Would have to spend some extra time doing a tune and all this on this particular model. Then again, you know, if you want to get around the tuning issues and maybe try a different frame, you know, just getting all of this for the parts is not too bad for the price. You could definitely transfer this into a different frame, and it would probably fly better than on this particular frame. Anyway, here's the flight demo. Let me know if you have any questions, and I'll talk to you guys in the next one.
Ooh, getting some D-term oscillations there. Yeah, more D-term oscillations. Yep. So some tuning issues here. Prop wash handling. It is running Betaflight 4.1. As long as I avoid those split S's and going back into my own prop wash. Can probably fly around it, but it needs more filtering, or actually maybe, yeah, it actually needs maybe less filtering for better prop wash handling. Or just reduction of the D term. I'm just flying this on the stock tune that came with from the factory. So you can kind of fly around it if you're a little bit careful with the throttle. Yeah, if you like there, if you try to do like sharp turns like this, you're gonna get that D term oscillation coming out. But for this kV motor and or for this motor size 1204 and 5000 kV motor, flying pretty much like I expected to on a 3S450. I'm not noticing anything really unusual about the motor power. It feels fairly similar to the Beta FPV 1204 motor. I think the probably the best 1204 motor is the one from Gep RC. I think that's made by RCN Power. Beta FPV is probably right up there, number 2, and then I think this one's probably number 3. But honestly, the difference between the three, not a whole lot. I could feel a little bit less top end on this one. And we're getting a low battery range. Either this battery is not so great, which is possible. This is a new type of battery, I'm thinking. I don't think their battery manufacturer is well known. Woo! You saw there, a lot of D-term when you went into the prop wash. So if you're not careful on how you fly, you can bring out that D-term oscillation. If you're kind of ease into the throttle, you can kind of avoid those 10.6 volts, 3.5 minutes. Thinking maybe using a different battery might be better. Yeah, I'm thinking 4 minutes of flight time with this type of flying is totally fine. The voltage is kind of coming up if we let off the throttle a little bit. I think we're going to be seeing a lot more of these toothpick style micros coming out with these 1204 5000 kV motors. I think that's kind of the sweet spot right now. 1204 5000 kV 3S450. Although I don't remember the exact weight of this thing, but I think it's a little bit on the heavier side with all the TPU and the extra carbon, all that, the lights. So the extra weight does hinder the performance a little bit. Just keep that in mind. Anyway, here's the end of the battery. 5 minutes of flight time. Let me know what you guys think.